Welcome to the fucking show that I start whenever I want. I'm Oscar Lucio, and this is Steven Scotthorn.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Doing good.
I'm doing good. Welcome to the weekly podcast, Geeks Between Worlds, where we throw shit down and hopefully you pick it up. That's our new slogan.
I like it.
You like that?
What if they don't pick it up though? What if they just kind of scoot it to the side?
Then you put it down, and then you back it up.
And then you back it up?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
know what I mean? That's exactly
You heard
what
it here first.
I guess. This week.
I just want to say that in every episode. You heard it here.
I hate you. So, this week, we have a whole shitload of stuff for you. Some real good shit, I think. What do you think? Pretty good shit?
That's all we do.
It's honestly such a good week for media. It's fantastic. A really unexpected, just great time that we're having in the month of January.
I think that's what's nice about doing it kind of bi-weekly now is something good happens every 2 weeks. Mm. Every week, not all the time.
Yeah, some bad stuff happens.
Yeah, but every 2 weeks something happens.
Thank God we're not a political show.
We could
you know what I mean? I mean, we would have news every fucking 10 minutes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We would probably excel.
Instead, this week we're talking about motherfucking what's on our plate. Right?
Yeah.
Like we do every fucking week. And this week there's some shit up on that plate.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking a nice family home style meal the plate is this week. You know what I mean? You got all your fixins and a protein.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
And a protein?
And a protein, yeah. Because your fixings are all the other things, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you know. It's like your mashed potatoes and your corn, your fucking green beans. You know what I mean? And then turkey that's quickly turned into a Thanksgiving meal.
Yet it is February.
Yeah. But most of the stuff happened in January that we're talking about.
True.
I'd say. You know
True.
what I mean?
Very true.
So, number one, what's on my plate? Monster Hunter fucking Worlds. People, what's up?
Were you expecting this game to be as successful
Fantastic.
as it's doing right now? Yeah.
It's like the children when they meet Mary Poppins for the first time and they're just like, just gonna be a regular nanny, right?
Yeah.
Just gonna be another one of these, right? But then Mary Poppins got a big old fucking bag, don't she? A bag of tricks.
Damn.
Just like Monster Hunter.
Exactly.
A big old fucking bag of tricks.
Big old bag.
So much shit, so deep, so great. I love my cat. I love killing big monsters. I love having friends killing big monsters with me.
Yeah.
And I love dressing my cat up.
Yeah. What's nice about it is, I mean, it's still fun by yourself. It's still fun with friends.
Yes.
And like you were saying, that character creator is gold.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fun. Everything's great.
I had to listen to Corey make his character. It took him about an hour to make both his normal character and his cat character.
Really?
Yeah. It took him that long. Just, what are you doing over there? I'm still making my character.
Yeah.
Like, alright.
It's a nice in-depth character creator. I mean, I feel like it could be a little bit more in-depth.
Maybe
Nevertheless, it's still really great.
It's better than the majority of character creators.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you, Destiny.
Yeah.
Fuck Destiny.
Oh shit! Whoa! We got breaking news. I want you to say it one more time.
Fuck Destiny.
Oh shit, people! This motherfucker loves Destiny.
I'm done with it.
He's done with it?
For now.
Holy shit!
At least until they release the next DLC.
This turned into a popular opinion.
Very popular.
No, seriously, this is making a lot of Destiny players go over to Monster Hunter.
No, and
it's because it's just like the same type of like service. You know what I mean?
I mean, and it's the same game.
And it's better.
You're grinding.
Let's be honest.
Like it's better.
It's so good.
It's in a different way.
Yes.
You know,
it's better in a sense like you don't feel like Activision's trying to fuck you in the ass.
No, like I feel like 100% that.
Yeah.
I'm going through this game and there's a lot more for me to explore. I don't have to worry about endgame content. I don't have to worry about, there's no PvP in it, so it's not like, oh, this is overpowered, this is overpowered. Like, I'm just playing the game.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how I was when Destiny 1 first came out, I didn't think about all that stuff. I was just playing the game.
Now, this is...
So maybe my expectations are just low for Monster Hunter, where if they were to release, like, Worlds 2, I'd probably, expect a little bit more.
Yeah,
but right now,
absolutely.
like, I'm 100%.
Yeah.
It's a little janky at times, but it's still fantastic.
It's so good. This isn't a game that has talked much about, like, if there's going to be, like, DLC or, like, what there's going to be. Like, we see that there's some events. They have the Horizon Zero Dawn event for us, which we have to do this fucking week, Steven. It ends the 6th.
Yeah.
I need to fucking do it.
I did it.
You bitch! you bastard!
Yeah, I just ended up doing it. The mission's horrible.
Did Corey do it?
No, he didn't do it. The mission's horrible.
What up, Corey?
The mission's literally, you're just fighting it's dumb. But the thing is, you can get a specific item out of the mission which gives you your Palico can turn into a Watcher.
Oh my god, it turned... What? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. I'm really hyped now. I'm hyped to do that by my fucking self.
I'll do it with you.
No.
I'll do it with you.
You bitch. I'm still on that fucking electric lizard. I'm super early in the game still.
That's actually where Corey was yesterday. We just beat him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, beat that lizard for him.
Cool.
What's nice about it is it's so easy to just... Oh, you're back at the lizard? I need to collect parts from him anyways. Yeah, I'll come and help you out.
And that's what's nice. And at this point, too, is you do want every piece of armor just like with the lizard, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He's a perfect example of the first time you have
you need a specific... because if you don't have any type of lightning resistance, he'll fucking one-shot you. And all of his other attacks will just be like, man. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, his other attack. And then they'll just like, and then you're dead. And you're just like, what the fuck? I had a full health bar.
It's similar to Anjanath. Like, they're the two enemies that show you, like, okay, I need to start worrying about elemental damage. So, I mean, it really becomes like, you scratch the surface of it, you're like, okay, and then you slowly, on your own, what I like about the game is it rewards you on your own, because you start to figure it out yourself. You're like, alright, well, this guy's obviously shooting lightning. Let me see my lightning defense, -4.
Yeah, and then
I should probably switch that around. Which it's not too hard to switch it around.
No, it's actually really easy, and I want to say it's the first game, especially early in the game, that is making you know how important elemental resistances are, physical resistances are, and how you, and it makes you want all this armor. That's what I was gonna say. Is that now it's like I want every single piece of armor just in case. You know what I mean? And that's something that I did do. So I tried it. I have a story. Okay, Lightning Lizard. I'm gonna try to summarize this shit real quick. Okay, Lightning Lizard. I call an SOS flare. Okay, because somebody's off doing their own shit. Fucking Horizon Zero Dawn quest over here.
I wasn't doing that, but...
You're probably at work.
Yeah, probably.
Not working, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I work for...
Like today.
You're my boss, I swear to God. I work...
If you're his boss, also, he said he had important shit to do today. Look what he's doing.
True, I could be working.
Boss.
I totally denied you. I'm not coming in.
Good for you.
Yeah,
stand for yourself.
I did.
Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, fuck all that shit.
Yeah, we're drinking coffee and making casts. That's what you should have said.
Content.
Would you like to come into work today? And you're like, coffee and cast, bitch.
That's how it should have been.
Nevertheless, do you have anything else to say about Monster Hunter? It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. So pick it up. It's full $60 right now. You can get it on both the major platforms. It's coming out on PC by the end of the year. So.
Oh wait, my story. I forgot my story. Nevertheless, SOS Flare called these people in, right? We're doing it. I'm going, and I just did an I was doing the lizard, and I'm getting him down. He's hobbled. He's calling back to his nest, and Azanath goes past us, right? Azanath, and then I'm just like, okay, don't fuck with the Azanath. Dude has a bow, right? Misses, hits the Azanath. I'm on my last life for the quest because I've died twice because it took a super long time for anybody to answer the flare. Azanath, I'm like hitting this dude and I'm like, I'm about to kill this guy because I'm using the katana and I'm like, I finally got this. And all of a sudden Azanath comes out of nowhere, boom, kills me. It's like quest failed. All because that motherfucker hit it with his bow. Fucking Monster Hunter, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And by the way, that took me 40 fucking minutes.
Damn.
So after that, I just went to Expedition, killed a bunch of little monsters, and a Kulu Kala, or Kulu Kaka, whatever his name is. Kulu Kala. Kulu Kala.
I have no idea.
That's a fun game, isn't it?
It's
you get to
really
say
fun.
weird things that you really don't know how to say.
Anjanath.
Anjanath.
I love that.
Yeah, that one's easy though.
That's easy.
Ajanath.
The one you're fighting is Toby Kadachi. It's a cool name. Play Monster Hunter.
Getting deep into the lore there.
Play it.
That's how Corey's gonna be too. When Corey talks about Destiny, I'm just like, oh my god, what are you talking about?
At least Destiny's easy to understand.
Yeah.
I try to explain stuff in this game, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm talking about sometimes.
All I'm saying is, Corey starts talking about travelers and light, and I want to choke myself.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I like the way everything looks in Destiny. I could give a fuck what you name everything.
I care about the lore more in Destiny than in other games, at least. I tried to play Warframe, and I was like, I don't care about any of this.
I love the Destiny 2 campaign. Couldn't tell you anything other than Cade getting stuck in that wormhole thing.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only thing I remember that. And the bad guy that you didn't get to fight all big at the end. Altered Carbon is fucking out this week. That is what else is on our fucking plate. We watched
a bit of the first
episode. We watched a bit of the first. Oh yeah, you didn't even get to watch the beginning.
I didn't watch the beginning of it.
pretty crazy shit. Okay, I get a lot of feeling of like Blade Runner here.
Which is funny because
Cyberpunk.
I've been meaning to watch Blade Runner. I just recently got 2049, so I want to watch the original Blade Runner and this one. And as I was watching this, I kind of felt that like I've seen parts of Blade Runner, and I'm just like, I think that's what they're going for. Go for Netflix for
doing something super far out there.
Always releasing something that helps that itch for you. It's like I like the sci-fi itch, and then you go and you watch this or Stranger Things, and then they got if you like more like the Breaking Bad stuff, you can watch
and then, Ozark.
Like,
and then
they have something for everybody.
Aziz Ansari's show, he's going through a lick of trouble right now.
He's going through a lot of trouble.
But nevertheless, I love that show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a funny show.
That's how I feel about
Love
Baby
me,
Driver.
hate me, sorry.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Baby Driver. Yeah.
Baby Driver.
What's his name?
Kevin Spacey's in it. And they even make him a redeemable character, too.
At the end, yeah.
And, that kind of happens. Still love the movie, though. So nevertheless, Altered Carbon comes on. I'm watching it. I realized I didn't watch too much other than the viral videos that everybody was going around on Facebook thinking that there is a real possibility of afterlife. Not the case, people. Do not think that. I had so many people passing that shit around on my Facebook, and they're like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on
I saw that
at
part.
CES?
And then someone was all like serious, like, oh no, this is just like a promotion. And I was like, I think that's the first thing you should have thought. This is a promotion.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, too, is just, like, people are, like, freaking out in the comments, or, like, I even saw someone, like, post, like, an ethical post, like, a moral, like, this is unethical type thing. It's like, goddamn, Netflix did it right, though. Think about how great that is for Netflix. Just making a viral thing like that, that's fantastic.
No.
I really
as long as
that.
It's not, like, too crazy, too out there.
It was pretty out there. They had a dude curled up in a body bag.
I meant like that's better than faking like a shooting, which some people have done. Like
that's fucked up.
Yeah, stuff like that is when it's like no, that's fucked up. Or like faking like a government takeover or faking. Some people take it too far and do weird stuff like that. This is like that. That's weird, but it's not taking it too far because no one's gonna walk in there thinking their son's like dead or something.
Logan Paul actually had a bunch of his fans meet him at a place, and then had another dude fake shoot him and kill him in front of all of his fans. And it was a bunch of like younger kids, and they all freaked out and scattered, and like some parents were there because they took their kids there and shit, and it was just all supposed to be a video prank and shit. Because Logan Paul's a fucking asshole.
See,
he's not a good person.
That's a whole nother level to that guy.
Yeah. No, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just Google how bad Logan Paul of a person he is, and that video when he drops his phone and goes, oh, it's still the best thing on the internet. So, 50-50, because I love that video. Piece of shit, but guy makes gold sometimes.
Good.
I assume hopefully someone will say that about me eventually. You know what I mean? Like Oscar, piece of shit, makes good stuff. If I get there, I at least did it. I at least did it. Okay. I don't have too much else to say. It's out. It's on my plate. I'm going to watch more of it. Joel Kinnaman is the main guy, which is the dude from Suicide Squad that's dating the Enchantress chick. I'm waiting to see if, I don't know. He's kind of has a Stephen Amell thing about him right now. No offense against Stephen Amell, but just he's too serious sometimes, and he doesn't know how to break out of that seriousness. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
I haven't watched the last season and a half of Arrow, so if something has changed, probably not.
Yeah,
I'd assume.
Even when it changed and he was all happy and everything, it was like.
It was weird. So anyway, check that out. It looks really good, especially if you're into deep sci-fi.
I need to finish Black Mirror before I feel like I really give this show a chance.
Absolutely. Now, next one, you brought up really, really good stuff. Disjointed.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Like, if you
Season 2.
Yeah, so it's the second season. The first season was one of those just random, again, fucking Netflix, man.
No, this show is fantastic.
Yeah, it's just like, I turn on my PlayStation, I go to Netflix, I'm planning on watching something, and, this was, a year ago, or half a year ago, whenever the first season aired, and I see something called Disjointed, Kathy Bates, shows a little bit of the video, I'm seeing a dispensary or something, and I'm like, is this like a comedy? And sure enough, it's just a show about a dispensary in California, and it's just a sitcom based on that. And it's Netflix, so they're allowed to curse.
In front of a live audience?
They have a laugh track, or it's in front of
laugh track, most likely.
Most likely laugh track. And it's just hilarious. Like they don't hold anything back since it's not on TV.
Here's the thing: is that season 1 to season 2 jump is fucking drastic.
Oh yeah,
and it's drastic in a great way because they find what they did good.
Yeah.
And I think now, I mean, I can't say this, so this is not a fact. Do not quote me. I'm pretty sure now that they've incorporated a lot of skit type of things to where like. They're writing their own lines, putting them in. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this is now unscripted. I think because we see like Kathy Bates cracking the fuck up in some of these scenes, and other characters cracking up, and I think it's because it's unscripted in certain parts now. You know what I mean?
Like because sometimes it just seems like they're just.
Yeah.
Making it up as they go. And
and then when the characters will just laugh way too fucking hard, like a real laugh, like you could tell, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And watching like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, exactly. But when spoiler-ish. I'm gonna put ish on there, so your choice. If you want to skip the next 30 minutes, I'll make this or 30 seconds. 30 minutes, goddamn. But
that's our show.
Kathy Bates on the couch is the first time I thought that when her ankles hurt.
Yeah,
and she's just saying a bunch of shit and cracking up. And then after that, shortly they do the butt of the day with the other dude that Kathy meets.
Yeah, and
that's the second time when you're like, okay, this has to be unscripted. That one was really good. So really good. If you're not watching Disjointed, you have to. It's so good. It's so fun. It could even be a show if you like don't smoke marijuana. Like I know a lot of people that don't smoke marijuana and watch the show because it's so good. Yeah. I mean, Kathy Bates, you can't.
That's all you need. The rest of the actors, you don't really know them from anywhere, but they're all good.
Yeah. I mean, how smart was it to look at American Horror Story and then dip? You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, because that ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
If you're watching American Horror Story, you're only watching it because you like watching fucked up shit.
That was just that first season. Violet.
I mean, I've watched a lot of American Horror Story still. Nevertheless, it's just like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, at this point.
And it's just bad.
I'm not gonna watch
just bad.
But with Disjointed, Dink and Dabby.
Yeah.
Best part.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Dink and Dabby.
They just know that, and they've just put them front and center now.
Yeah.
Every episode, they're fantastic.
I kind of don't like Kathy Bates's son's character evolution because at the beginning of the show he's like a really clean-cut, well-managed dude, and in season 2 he's just like kind of like a dork fucking geek that is annoying.
Yeah, with the whole Steven.
Yeah, exactly. All that stuff. Yeah. He just completely flip-flops, and that's the only character change that I don't like in the show so far. Yeah. But
he's not as serious.
Everybody else is great, so it doesn't matter, and he still has funny-ass parts because the writing's so good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next up, I got this thing right here. New PC life is on my plate. I'm having a good time with it. I can't lie. I like it. I like the feeling of having a PC. There's an unpopular opinion going up pretty soon. If it's not up yet, now it's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the scheduling order. Definitely not up yet. Coming soon though. My opinions on motherfucking Game Pass and what I think of it. Some good and bad.
Yeah.
But it's definitely unpopular as an opinion. But nevertheless, I'm finally in this PC life, dude. I'm playing PC games. I can play Cuphead now. I'm not on the Xbox kick like you are. So now there's this whole avenue of shit. Subnautica just came out and it's getting great scores. You know what I mean? On Steam. So that's something that I'm looking into. What's crazy is that's the first like good review game Metacritic right now that's like exclusive to PC, so now like I just kind of want it, you know what I mean? Scuba diving, adventure, you know, Abzu's fucking dope, so I can only imagine, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Other than that, I could plug my PS4 controller into it. I'm really happy. I know I'm saying a lot of shit right now that's just basic knowledge to PC people, but this is me being fresh fish. You know what I mean? This I'm Subway right now.
Yeah.
I'm fresh.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I'm fresh to it.
No, we saw you. I saw you running some Division yesterday, and it looks fantastic.
Yes, thank you. Shout out to my friend Matt. He said you buy a PC, I'm gonna get you any game, right? Yes. So he got me the Division. Looks great, runs great.
No, it runs super good.
Yeah, so I'm really liking it. Right now, there's a lot of things going on with the Division still to kind of re-hike the price point to enter the game a little bit now. But there's a whole lot of stuff. There's a big whole controversy. Nevertheless, I didn't have to pay for it. What up?
True.
So what up, Division? I'm in now. I'm in now. I'm getting
a PC probably. End of next year, I'm thinking.
Absolutely. So end of next year means that he's going to do it sometime mid this year.
Probably.
If you know Steven.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So other than that, though, Production's going a lot easier. This thing does my Elgato a lot better than my old computer. It just didn't cut it. My old computer didn't cut it.
Didn't cut it. This one cuts it.
This one cuts it. So,
Looks like it does.
Also, the audio for our podcast should be getting better soon because I'm going to be able to figure out how to sync all this shit up together. We're going to get the nice mics out here again. You don't have to use my shotgun mic that we've been using. That's why the audio has been harsh if you didn't know. So, that's just a good tidbit.
Cool.
Also that, you made me put Dabadoskis on here because, I work for a medical marijuana grow, and I've officially started dabbing in my house.
That'll do it. The Dabadoskis.
Dabadoskis, that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. And now, our new segment that's not really new, but it's newly named, next on the playlist. Steven, what's next on your playlist?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus is what you're dealing out right now?
Yep.
Dealing the cards?
Comes out Tuesday.
I'm hyped.
February 6th. Made by Blue Point Games.
Fantastic.
I feel so lucky because I haven't actually been able to finish the original. A lot of people would be mad about that. Like, what are you talking about? This game came out how long ago? And
I've only played Ico, so.
Yeah, and I played a little bit of Ico. But maybe it was just meant to be. Like, I was waiting for this proper time to actually play this game.
Yeah.
Because it looks like people are saying it's the best remake ever. They themselves released some sort of statistic where they were like, the original Shadow of the Colossus had about like 11,000 polygons or something like that. This game has like 61,000 polygons. Like they've changed this game from the ground up.
It looks so good.
And they've done nothing but remake fantastic games. So I'm sure this one's going to be just as good. In fact, I think we got a little list of some of the games they've remade.
How did you know?
It just happened.
Whoa!
What can I say?
We do have a list. God damn. You're
yeah.
on point. You're on point.
Trying to be.
Thank God you bought me this computer.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait. Bought you?
Stole your bank account, bud.
Oh, well, that was that fucking surcharge. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that $800 surcharge. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Actually, you know what? Introduce the list again. Introduce the list one more time.
In fact, we have a small little list of some of the games that they've remastered right here with us.
We sure do, and it's not just games that they remastered, though.
True.
Because I was going to go on that, and then it's like, oh, the first game's Blast Factor, and then I look at the camera and I'm like, that's not a remaster. You know what I mean? So nevertheless, first game they did, Blast Factor. See, now, my really great copy and paste skills, it looks, there's no date for Blast Factor. All we know is that it was before 2009. You know what I mean? So you gotta stick with us, people. You gotta stick with us, because this is a journey to the top, okay? It's a long one. 2009, though, this is where it really begins, right? God of War Collection. The first big time they're working with a big IP, you know what I mean? It's important for PlayStation 3 because they're going to try to sell God of War 3, so this collection has to be dope. It's God of War 1 and 2, really great games, so they probably had a great time and they were just like, fuck yeah. And Sony trusted them after this. That's the important thing.
Yep, that's what really matters.
Now,
I feel like if the viewers wanted to, they can hear an unpopular opinion about the God of War franchise at some point.
They could.
Yeah.
They could. This week. They can.
Right.
It may be up first because I did that. It may not be. I don't know what my future self does.
We'll find out.
All I know is that it could only be decent. You know?
Exactly.
It's nothing crazy great.
Yeah.
So don't expect a lot. 2011. Okay, this is where they get the essence, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they get the essence.
Salt.
The Ico and Shadow Colossus collection in 2011 on PS3. Now, they've already fucked with it. They already done it. They already are in there. They're already in that, making the game.
That's how you can trust them.
That's how you can trust them. They probably had some files still on their computer.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Stole some.
They're like, oh wait, we still have this. Let's just add some polygons for fun. They probably did that back then, and they just sent it back. They're like, hey, how do you like this Colossi? Look how hairy he looks.
They're like, hired.
Yeah. They're like, heard that you were working with the Fur K on the Crash Bandicoot. So check this out. I've only played Ico, like I said. You've dabbled with Shadow, so this is huge for us. You know what I mean? So we could have played it in 2011, but we didn't.
I played it a little bit, but
see, I played Ico on PS2.
See,
fucking old school.
No, I played a little bit of this Shadow of the Colossus, and I think I beat like the first 3 or 4 Colossi, and then the PlayStation 4 came out. So
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's good. I like that. So it's kind of like they got a taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One night they went out with a girl. It was a really good night, but they weren't ready for a relationship.
Exactly.
But they grown up, they matured, and now they want to call her back.
Yep.
You know, what up, girl?
Hopefully she answers.
Hopefully she answers. No, she did. IGN gave it a 9.7. I'd say that's a good fucking answer. Metacritic's super high. I think it's the highest rated game in Metacritic for January. I could be wrong, but I think that is. I think that's
no, that's not true. Celeste came out.
Yes, Celeste. I don't think Celeste has a higher Metacritic than it though. So we'd have to see.
There's probably that
Next
one
coming up though,
guy.
another game that you played before you got your PS4 on that PS3, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection.
Yep.
They worked on in 2011.
Actually,
all I have to say is, why the fuck isn't this on PS4? Like, I don't know. Just do it. Just do it at this point. You know what I mean?
Would be nice.
Like, even if it's just a hard port that isn't very like good.
Copy, save.
Yeah.
As
publish, send out to GameStop.
Because it's that easy to make games.
Like, that's very true. I know a guy. So that's pretty big. That came out on PS3 and Xbox 360 in 2012. Here's the big boy. Here's the heavy hitter.
Oh shit.
Okay, PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
For the Vita.
For the Vita, they worked on that one. So
I didn't even know that game was released on Vita.
You know? No, yeah, absolutely was. Also, you have to think Battle Royale, you know what I mean? Oh, fucking Fortnite. All they do is steal shit.
True.
You know what I mean? All they do is steal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Game modes, tiles of game modes, dances from scrubs, and that's why Fortnite's better than PUBG. So 2013, they came out with Flower. So they did make the ports for PS4 and Vita. So another game you probably didn't know came out on Vita.
Didn't know that. I actually did know that.
Flower's a very good game.
Didn't know it was Blue Point. Like,
yeah, Flower's a great fucking game. Especially when you're using your PS4 controller.
When you're tripping.
Yeah, it's a good game. Definitely try it out because you can probably find it for like $250.
Easily.
Yeah. They also worked on Titanfall in 2014. On Xbox 360,
so the 360 port, because it was kind of an Xbox One game, but it was also released on 360.
Yeah.
So I think it was Respawn that made the Xbox One, and then I think they let Blue Point kind of just make the lesser 360 version.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, you got to get in there though. Yeah. You got to get in there though. Yeah. They're working consistently though. This is one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This one they were batting
titles within 5 years.
What's cool is this is when they were batting for the other team. Because I mean,
exactly.
Microsoft, so
they've been around. So they've been around. They've been around. They got 2 games on here. I don't know if Blast Factor was PS3 too. But next though, I talked very highly about this remaster, and it's Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection.
It's what got me into the game.
So fucking good, man. Like I said, everything looks so good. It made me not even think that it was like an older game while I was playing it until I saw the shitty fucking water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's funny because it's just like really nice face, really nice wall, really nice leaves, and then it's just like, here's a fucking pinwheel with some water falling on top of it, and it just looks like white, like hair, like moving like this. Like, this is water. You know what I mean? So, but you gotta do it when you can, right? Yeah. There was some good water in it. You just couldn't interact with it. You know what I mean? Next up, 2015 Gravity Rush Remastered. Also, once again, see, this is what's nice about Blue Point right here. God of War collection, right? To help sell God of War 3. You got Metal Gear Solid, right? Help sell Metal Gear. Phantom Pain, I'm sure, fucking Liberty. This is 2011. So, is that Liberty? That's probably before Liberty, huh? No, that's after Liberty.
Yeah, that's after Liberty.
Yeah, I want to say Liberty was like 2009, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And then, but then you got Uncharted right here, helping sell copies for Uncharted 4, and Gravity Rush, helping sell copies for Gravity Rush 2. So they go to Blue Point and they say, hey, Blue Point, we're going to sell a game. We need you to get everybody into this franchise.
Which is kind of the way to do it, because then at least, you know, those companies are spending all of their resources on their new game, and it's not like they're splitting up their resources to be like, okay, you guys go work on this remaster while we make the main game. They're just like, no, we're all going to make the main game. We'll hire another studio to remake this game.
A trusted studio.
Yeah, very trusted. At this point,
it's going to come out with almost a perfect 10.
I can't even believe what their next game is going to be. At this point, do we keep letting them do remakes? Like, they've got shit down. Maybe it's time to let Blue Point just make their own IP at this point. Like,
I mean, yes, yeah, I'm okay with that. Like if you say should I do this, I'm gonna tell you yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're just like, hey, what if I want them to make a remaster of a great fucking game too? It's like that's hard, man. That's hard. Like I can't
Can
really
you think of any some games off the top of your head?
Sly Cooper.
Fantastic, yeah.
It'd be awesome if they remade the first Sly and they just dedicated a shitload of time to the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I really like the other ones. You know, really fucking enjoy them. But the first one I think is so good. And if you just fucking like really rebuild that game, like fuck, it's such a good game. I also love the mood, the setting of that game. You're a fucking little raccoon. It's fucking sketch. There's lights everywhere. It's a real fucking like stealth game. I love it. I miss Sly Cooper. They need to come out with Sly Cooper. But instead, we're getting fucking medieval. Cool. I'd rather have you remake Maximo. I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry for saying that.
Mine would be Jet Force Gemini.
Jet Force Gemini. That'd be dope. I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Give it to Blue Point. Make a freaking awesome new game. That game was ahead of its time. And now it's behind all the other times. Like,
it definitely
it's a weird niche that no one's ever going to play it.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah, no. And speaking of games that we want remade, bringing games back to the light on a new platform maybe, let's get into our main topic of the day, Steven. Mario Kart is coming to mobile devices, Steven.
How is that even going to work?
Wahoo, motherfucker! Wahoo! That's all I got to say.
Let's get into the nitty gritty here, though.
Yeah.
Controls. How is it going to play? Is it going to be?
You're going to steer with your phone for sure. You're going to steer with your phone.
Maybe like a tilting accelerometer.
It's either going to be you steer with your phone or you just tap the sides. Tap the sides to turn.
How do you drift?
Fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, man. They gotta figure this shit out. Shaking.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Incorporate a shake.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe a turn and a tap for a drift. Turn and a tap. Turn and a tap.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. That's gonna be rough though, man. Nevertheless, what do you think of Nintendo games on the mobile platform so far?
I mean, I think it's so smart for Nintendo, and it just proves that Nintendo is completely a different company than we're used to.
Yeah.
Nintendo never would have released their own properties on mobile devices like this. That's not, one of their own handhelds. They would never give up their most prized license to Ubisoft to make a video game, which is fantastic, by the way. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
They're doing a lot of things.
They were just officially announced that they're going to make a Mario movie, movies in the works. Like, Nintendo is a completely different company right now, and this is a perfect example
in U.S. history.
Yeah,
that's a huge fucking title.
It's like you always want them to recreate the Wii, and they did it with the Switch at tenfold.
Yeah,
it's actually a good console, whereas the Wii was so gimmicky, but at the same time, that's what they needed at the time. But yeah, going back to the fun games, it's a brilliant idea. So far, they're doing great. What are the titles we have so far?
Animal Crossing, Super Mario Run, and Miitomo, which got canceled.
And then I know it's not
Fire
Nintendo,
Emblem Warriors,
but they're Fire Emblem Fates.
No, it's
got it on there.
Yeah, you got it. But nevertheless, the Fire Emblem game is actually the most supported game still almost on the platform. Heroes, Fire Emblem Heroes, and they say that it's actually the best.
Yeah,
a lot of people actually say that it is the best Nintendo mobile game there is.
And there's also Pokemon Go, so I mean,
they're
doing smart things.
It's more that's Niantic, but nevertheless, you think of it. You think
exactly.
of it.
But when it comes down to it, because I mean, some of these games are fantastic. As for Fire Emblem's Heroes, I think it's a fantastic game. I just think they relied way too heavily on story stuff. So it's just they just try to feed you so much story that you're just like, I don't care. Granted, I know that's Fire Emblem games is the story, but I don't want like a story-driven game on my phone.
You've played Fire Emblem. You enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Awakening, I believe is what you played,
right?
Yeah, but you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I think Heroes is definitely more for the fan who's played
every game. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So maybe it's easier to understand, the story. But
once you played them all,
for sure.
So
that one's a little out there, but I mean, still Mario Run, fantastic.
I really like Mario Run. A lot of people there's a lot of there's a a big fucking gap on Mario Run. I was the fan that like expected them to come out with the price point, stick to the price point, and it'd be a solid full game, you know, full enough at least. When the game came out, it was a little vanilla. There's a lot more now. Like there's a whole extra world. There's unlimited speed running that you can do even if you don't buy the game. The game was sold at $10. It does go on sale every now and then for $5. My nephew, that's his first Mario game that he's beaten. He's played every single fucking level. He plays it all the time. So, good job. Good job, Steven. Everybody, take a break and let's give Steven a round of applause because obviously he was looking for one. Good for you. Good for you. Do I need to get you a soundboard?
Maybe.
Is that what that was?
As long as we
You're just like, I need something to do.
Yeah.
I need something to do.
I just need sound. I'll totally be the soundboard guy.
Yeah.
I stop talking. I just reply to you in soundboard.
I feel like I would look at your soundboard and everything would be labeled on what it was, but then when you click it, it wouldn't be that sound.
Yeah, I would completely fuck with you.
Yeah.
And you try to press something and it'd be wrong, and I'd be like...
It'd be like cow moo, and I'd be clicking and it'd be like, winning, and I'd be like, what the fuck is this soundboard? Worst soundboard ever. So nevertheless, my only grub with fucking these Nintendo games is I play them for like 2 weeks. You know, like that's my experience. Now there's people around me. This is what I'll give it to them. There's people around me that'll play this shit for a while. You know what I mean? Well, I know a couple people that played Animal Crossing for a while. Currently, they're out of it. I still know people that play Pokemon Go.
I still
you know what I mean? And like I said, I know kids that still play Mario Run, so they keep people, which is pretty good. I think.
I think they're perfect for people that just aren't core gamers. Maybe they
Casual
play games.
fans.
Yeah, they play
Casual
games here and there. It's so much easier for them to get into a game on their phone than to buy a console and get into games. Like maybe they have an old console, they haven't gotten a new one in a while.
Someone that travels a lot, they can't afford a handheld system.
Exactly.
Things like
doesn't
that.
want the Switch.
I used to know a lot of
around,
truck drivers that used to play like a lot of Candy Crush and shit like that.
Kind of
so
weird
like
that you know a lot of truck drivers that play Candy Crush. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was taken out of context. I used to be working shipping and receiving.
Okay.
So but nevertheless, yeah, really strange when you say that.
Yeah, so when I repeated it, you kind of was like, oh shit. I knew a lot of truck drivers that play.
We do podcasts in the morning now, and shit gets wild. So now this branches us to the next real big topic that I want to talk about. It's great. I'm down. Are we gonna play it? Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play Mario Kart on my fucking phone. Mario Kart Tour, Tour 2, Tour fucking on Apple fucking iPhone 20. I'm down.
I'm still giving them my money here.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I want to show Nintendo you're doing the right thing. You're making games. It's not holding you guys back. It's not like the release of Mario Kart on phone is holding back a new Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like, I really doubt that's the case.
We weren't getting a Mario Kart this year anyway.
Yeah.
Deluxe was too great. It's still selling. Yeah. I still play it with friends.
Exactly.
Why?
Hopefully we get Smash Bros this year. But,
yeah. No, we'll get a Smash Bros.
Fucking better get a Smash Bros.
If we don't get a Smash Bros, I don't know. We at least get an Animal Crossing. I would have to think.
Or Metroid actually makes it to this year.
Yeah, or Metroid makes it, which is, I don't know. That's sketch too. That's sketch too. But nevertheless, Steven, okay, all these games are coming to mobile now. The question is, what games, ideas, franchises do you want to see go mobile?
Yep. I'm more leaning on the ideas. I'm not exactly sure which franchise I was put in there. I'll give you my first franchise just to throw it out there. The first one would definitely be Legend of Zelda Mobile,
which kind of is happening, obviously.
Yeah. They're doing something, but
we don't know yet.
Mine would definitely be kind of like a Mario Run situation, but it'd be more like a Legend of Zelda dungeon run or something.
Okay.
And it would be you go through 3 little rooms. All 3 rooms, there's a different. You open a box and you get a random item that's you got somewhere in Zelda history, and it's all top down, you have to just use that item to basically just make it through this little puzzle. And then on one of the 3 ones, there's like a little mini boss fight. It could be the first one, second, or third. You kind of play through those, get through the puzzles and stuff like that, and then the 4th room is always a boss.
Yeah,
and that boss is always different. The boss is always there's something different with that boss going on every time, and it gives you, there's got to be some sort of reward that you get that makes you want to keep playing, go through them.
Like almost like a randomly procedurated fucking dungeon, like a daily dungeon that you can play to get, and you know what I mean, that plays through.
Like there will be like a little story mode, kind of like Mario Run, but at the same time there is a complete random option.
And then not exactly a running game, more like a crawler game, but just a shorter experience, real quick. You know what I mean? Some like a daily challenge type of thing.
So basically, it's like you get in there, you complete a dungeon, you can close the app right there and then you join back in and ask, do you want to continue your dungeon run or dungeon crawl, or do you want to start from the, just go back to the main menu? So that would be my first actual franchise I would want to involve in.
I like that.
Other than that, I think so. My favorite games on mobile are their specific ones. There's the AR ones. I loved what Pokemon Go is doing. Moreover, I think I kind of liked Niantic's other game. Not more, but it intrigued me a little bit more. What was their other game called again?
Ingress.
Ingress
Was just Pokemon Go stripped down into like a sci-fi capture the flag
thing where like we had the 3 teams in Pokemon Go, but it didn't really matter. Whereas in Ingress, I felt like when I was playing, I was like, there is an enemy team. I want to beat them. Like, we're going to go and capture their stuff. So I like those kind of games, and then...
And for anybody that doesn't know, Pokemon Go's whole infrastructure is pretty much copy-pasted from Ingress in a big sense. You know what I mean? So that's really important.
Because that's how you make games, right? You just kind of go to copy and paste. This time you add Pokemons to them. You just go, you go to save as, and you go to Squirtle.
Yeah, and then you hit apply skin.
Poke.
Dot poke.
Yeah.
I don't. If you ever write Squirtle dot poke, you're gonna get some fucked up internet searches.
It's probably gonna be pretty.
Don't write that. Don't write that.
But my other favorite type of cell phone game is kind of like the Words with Friends approach, where I like playing with somebody, but I don't need to have all my attention to the game right at that moment. I play. I send my opponent something, and then I go and I do something else. I get back, I see that they made their move 12 minutes ago, let me make my move now. And so it'd be cool to play that kind of a game in kind of like taking a major franchise from either Nintendo or something like that.
Like almost like if you did right now you just got Mario plus Rabbids, right?
Yeah, that's a perfect example.
Yeah, like a turn-based style strategy game towards like, okay, you make your Rabbids move, and now I make my Rabbids move. Nintendo, that was real good. You gotta get that. Yeah, that was good. Whoa,
dude, like that's
we just stumbled onto that, guys.
Like, see, and
it's
those are my favorite
fucking
mobile games too.
Holy shit!
You can have 4 games going on at once. 4 games going on. I'm playing you. I'm playing someone else.
I need this
I'm
game.
Playing 2 other people, and so then it gives you a reason. It's not like you're just getting on every 15 minutes to make one move. It's like I'm playing 4 games at once. Let me make 4 different moves, put it in my pocket, forget it for the day, come back.
Game.
Like, and that's a perfect example of how it would work. Is the Mario Rabbids kind of strategy. But yeah, imagine that with other game franchises as well. Pikmin.
Pikmin, you could do that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Pikmin would be fun with. So I like those kind of those multiplayer type games.
I like that. I like that. You could even do a Fire Emblem like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay, so I got a couple too.
All right.
Okay, number 1, I'll start out with my franchise. They're both a little franchisey, but the second one is clearly more of an idea, kind of like yours is. Number 1, I like where you went with Zelda and having like the dungeon. The reason why I brought up the randomly generated type of procedure was my franchise. I want to come to mobile. Enter the Gungeon. Okay, nice. This was a game that I played a good amount last year, not a heavily really amount, good. But I want to say around maybe 10 hours, maybe a little bit less. Every dungeon's different. You go in, you crank out a dungeon. There is a slight story to it, which is cool. You defeat the dungeon so much, and then you unlock little things, and then you talk to certain characters, and you unlock, and there is a small story to it, even though it's just a randomly generated game. And I think it'd be great on mobile. You just have to try to figure it out. One thing I was thinking though is that if you did have to have the whole like double joysticks, which people don't like, I feel like that would still work the best in a twin stick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like a shooter type of game.
Yeah,
you would have to figure it out. Nevertheless, or even if maybe you just had one stick, right? One hand for the stick, and then move, and then you just tapped your enemies wherever you're shooting. Maybe
that would work.
That would work a little bit better. Nevertheless, it's a game that could probably run on iOS and Android.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that'd be great. I know there's games like it on the platforms, you know, like Pixel Dungeon and shit like that. But I think Enter the Gungeon had a name. It was a big game when it came out, you know.
Yeah,
a lot of people didn't really expect it. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people got into it. Now, my second idea, though, I think this is money. This is not as fire as the Mario plus Rabbids earlier. I think that needs to happen ASAP because that's fantastic. But we all know a game is coming out pretty soon. I'm really hyped up for it. Dreams. Okay, Dreams is coming out, okay? Now, what if there was a mobile mode of Dreams? Because what's better than you coming to my house or you downloading my game, playing the game on your PS4, you know? What if I made a fucking game, Steven, and at the family fucking reunion, because people do all that shit in 2018 now, right? They have family reunions all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a pastime now because it's 2017 and everybody has Facebook. But nevertheless, I was like, hey, Grandma, what up? I just made this M-rated death shooter on my phone. You know what I mean? Like, it's fantastic.
Like, oh, wow.
I could sit there on my PS4, go into an iOS or Android or a mobile section, right, and make a small experience, and then you get a Dreams app that you that's PlayLink.
Mm-hmm.
You could even do PlayLink because PlayStation's doing a lot of shit with PlayLink. Boom, put it to your phone, or even like maybe you just watch your videos or listens to the music because there's a music and a video editor in there. Like, you have Dreams on your phone, now everybody's knowing what Dreams is. Oh, by the way, blah, blah, oh yeah, look at this. This is Dreams now. You can get this on your PS4, you can make games, and then you can make games and share them with all your friends. You know what I mean? Or maybe even make PlayLink games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Get Dreams on your phone, people. It'd be great. It'd be great. Like I said, I think Mario plus Rabbids is way more money, though. That's fire. Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
They need to do that. They need to do that. But other than that, I'd say that that is this week. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I had a great time with everything that's coming out, and I hope this year just gets better.
Yeah,
because
it's going to. It's only the second month.
I know.
And we've already got fantastic
and it's not
stuff.
even like really the second month yet. It's the third.
Yeah.
We're recording this on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Like, dude, fucking ready.
Dude,
so good already.
So much more coming out.
So good already. Fuck.
So much good.
Guys, comment, subscribe, like. And in the comments below, if there's any PC games, hidden gems out there, I really want to know, guys. Like, just spam me with your great PC games that are hidden gems. And I want to check them out. Preferably, $10 and under. I ain't got money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Let's be real.
Unless it's really good.
Yeah, unless it's fantastic.
You gotta get PUBG out here.
Yeah, for sure. So, nevertheless, people, you know how to hit us up. You know how to find us at GBW Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Facebook.com/Fandom Talk. We want to hear from you. Get on our shit and like it, and get your shit on our shit, and then we'll shits together.
Yeah. Then we can put some more shit.
The second new fucking slogan. Man, we're cranking out. We're a fucking slogan machine.
Apparently.
Goddamn, shits on shits, bud.
Shits on shits.
GBW out.